Okay, so e-commerce and e-business pros and cons. Your time starts now.
So, a very good evening to one and all over here. So, today our topic is on e-business and e-commerce pros and cons. So, before everything, what is e-business and what is e-commerce? E-business is basically conducting all sort of business activities through online transactions, while e-commerce is conducting of all the business activities which are of commercial nature on the online platform. So when we focus on e-business, there is performing all types of business activities through internet involvement, and supply chain management can also be done over that. And when we go to the e-commerce site, there are platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, Paytm, ebook, online services, and many more. Over here, we can do the activities like paying taxes, ticketing over internet, products sold, and purchases. Online payments can be supported. Customer support services 24/7 can also be allotted to the people. There are various channels of e-commerce through which the e-commerce businesses are conducted. That is B2B, business to business, B2C, that is business to customers, then C2C, that is customer to customer services, and then there comes C2B, B2A, and many more. It is a wide variety of businesses that are conducted over online platform, but the point that is to be noted over here is that e-business is not a narrow concept, but e-commerce is the inclusion of e-business.
Very well said. Continue.
Good evening, respected profession, all connected, my dear friends. My name is Prashant Tiwari, and our topic is e-business and e-commerce pros and cons. Firstly, we have to understand what is e-business and e-commerce. E-business and e-commerce are often used interchangeably, but they are have suitable differences. E-commerce refers to especially buying and selling goods and services over the internet, while e-business encompasses a broader range of activities, including online transactions, customer relationship management, supply chain management, and more. While we are talking about pros, there is lots of pros, but some most of this global reach can reach customer worldwide, breaking geographical barrier, cost effectiveness, lower operations cost compared to transactional brick and mortar businesses, convenience offers 24 by 7, accessibility for both businesses and customers, personalization allows for customized marketing and tailored customer experience, faster transaction, streamlined process lead to quicker transaction. While we are talking about here cons, there is lots of cons like security risk, dependence on technology, customer trust, competition, lack of personal interaction, and all.
So over here, I would like to ask, what do you mean by streamlined production channels? And the point that you have stated, can you repeat?
Please repeat once again.
Arpita, your voice is not coming properly.
I have
Please
asked,
repeat.
what do you mean by the streamlined production channels and support that is provided by e-commerce and e-business? How come it is supporting?
St- streamline, that means they are major lines they are helping in e-commerce and e-businesses like Flipkart and Amazon. They are the major pipelines of e-commerce and e-businesses.
But streamlined, doesn't it mean that one thing after the another that is being sequenced one after the other over here? Am I audible?
Your voice is not coming clearly.
Of mine?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
What you can also do is compare a traditional way of doing business with this modern one that is
Modern trade
through
through
internet and all.
barter
Okay.
system.
Yeah, yeah. So go ahead, do it.
Barter system and the commercial market system and the e-commerce and e-business system. So over here we can see that barter system involves very much inconvenience because you have to find out first what other wants, and then after that only you can sell out the other what they need. So over here, the need satisfaction and the founder of the need who can satisfy was the major problem which has been satisfied by the upcoming market scenario and which was further leaded by the e-business and e-commerce platforms. But the major problem over here is that uh, e-commerce and e-business platforms doesn't provide you personalized experiences. The things that you can purchase only by feeling the touch of it, seeing how properly it works, the conducting of its usage. These things are not provided by the e-business and e-commerce platforms. So I think so that there is a lack of things over here, and only 75% can they be said that there is pros of this platform, and the 25% are the things that cannot be done through that platform.
While we are comparing conventional business and e-businesses, compare physical presence. Conventional business typically require physical storefront of offices, while e-business operate online without the need of physical location. Global reach. E-business have potential global reach as they can target customer worldwide, whereas conventional business have a more limited geographical reach, and operating cost is also more important. E-businesses often have lower operating costs since they have don't need to invest in physical infrastructure to the same existent and conventional business. Customer interaction. Conventional business often rely on face-to-face interaction which customer, while e-businesses interact with the customers primarily through the digital channels like website, emails, and social media. Speed of transaction is also important. E-businesses can facilitate transaction much faster than conventional business, as customer can make purchase online instantly, whereas conventional businesses may involve longer transactions time. And scalability, e-businesses have greater potential for scalability as they can easily expand their online operation to accommodate growing demand, whereas conventional business may face more logistical challenges when scaling up.
I agree with whatever you are saying, but the major problem over here that can be seen is the issue of security. While we are dealing through the platforms and e-commerce business that is being conducted, over here you can see that their policies are not very flexible. They have made the rigid policies that you have to follow. When someone doesn't know about them, they cannot conduct it properly. There is a huge problem about the security, the logistics that they are providing, the information that the client is having, and the customer is having problem, and the teams are not properly providing the customer support. Like in case of Amazon, I've personally experienced it that the team is very unsupportive. They try to shift the uh, problem from one department to the another, but they did not provide the solutions. I have faced the problem at least 4 times over here, and so I think so that there can be many problems that the e-commerce platform are still facing, and they are not even solved, and they are not even conducted. I have complained around like uh, maybe 3 times in return and two on complaint, but still that problem is not yet solved.
In my personal experience, while we are talking about Flipkart and Amazon, they are improving more from past experience, from their feedbacks and all kinds of things, and they have better delivery system and all kind of thing, and they have so many supportive staff, and I feel that they are very cooperative and they are doing well in e-commerce industry.
I agree with your point of view, but the thing is that the team that is responsible for the delivery, they are not picking up the call. The
हाँ
number they
but
have provided is not answering, and the support system, that is the chat bot and the AI bots that are over there, they are not able to solve the problem.
नहीं नहीं
And
आते
even when they are asked
नहीं
to
आते
solve the problems through the contact of that their managerial level, or the persons other than the chatbots and the AI that they conduct. The problem is that you cannot be over the screen all the time. You have to wait for their responses, and if you are not over there, they will just simply reply that are you there, but there is no response that you can see over there.
I partially agree with your point, but I accept that there is some loopholes, but they are trying to more improvement and betterment.
The thing
And
is that
AI,
now I'm saying
while
that
AI
it is
is
not
coming,
getting
they are
improved. It's been 6 months that I'm being complaining about that, and they have not yet taken any sort of actions
uh
over that.
but there can be some mistake by companies, but we cannot judge by one or two mistakes of companies overall. While we are seeing
But the
overall
thing
the
is that the
productivity of the
payment is
company.
already made by my side. They have taken like around 3,000 rupees of payment of mine was already made. They have not yet solved the problem. My money is gone. It's my loss. There is no loss of theirs. They are in under profit. What about my loss?
But according to one loss, you cannot judge of entire industry of e-commerce.
I
And
didn't said.
there
I
are
just
lots of
spoke about the
there are
specific
lots of a
platform, the
person.
specific one service. I'm not blaming the whole of a system. I'm also in support of that. But the thing is that they are not trying to improve it. That can make the people to have lose their faith on the platforms.
First of all, sir, what is e-commerce? E-commerce refers to a business transaction such as the sale of a product that occur online. E-commerce website typically include a virtual storefront that has a little picture and description for each product. When a customer finds a product they want to purchase, they can add it to their shopping cart and check out missing their debit or credit card. Some processors even allow you to accept payments via cryptocurrency and other alternative payment methods. And the advantages of e-commerce. First one is reduced overhead cost. Second one is no need for physical showfront. Third one is ability to reach a broader audience. Fourth one is scalability. And the fifth one is trade logistics.
Okay, if you finish off, you can invite somebody to continue, so that the collective continuity is maintained.
Yes. So I would like to invite Mitesh Nagar to say something on this point on e-commerce.
So e-commerce businesses increased rapidly since the COVID time because all the people started preferring online because of its convenience of availability of the product and they knew they needed the wide variety of products. They can sit at home and can see whatever they want to purchase, and it will come in 1 week or 2 3 days. So they feel relaxed as it is beneficial for them as compared to the offline shopping. And
Good evening, sir. So, as topic is e-commerce versus e-business. So, e-commerce is a narrow term and e-business is a wide term. In e-commerce, there are online websites through which the consumer can shop or purchase anything. There is no need of to go and buy something. So, this is of four types: business to consumer, consumer to business, and consumer to consumer. So in e-commerce, there are websites through which consumer can buy or add to cart some product which the other person is having their website of their business. While e-business is a wider term which includes e-commerce as well as some of the other online services like the
Right, right. Yeah, good. Continue.
e-business also have some services like mutual funds, gold loans.
Okay, you can also talk about here number of internet users and the digital era and how things have been precipitated after the COVID pandemic. So now more and more people are going in for online shopping, and that has given a boost to e-commerce. Of all the businesses that showed a downtrend, e-commerce and pharmaceuticals actually gave a positive growth because everybody is now switching on to e-commerce, and uh, all the factors. You can say so many things. I mean, you must be having some personal experience, and also you can quote some data, and that will strengthen your argument. So please go ahead.
सर मैम ने ज्वाइन करी अरेंज करी है एक जीडी उसको भी देना इम्पोर्टेंट है सो विथ योर परमिशन कैन
Okay,
आई
so
ज्वाइन
ठीक है, just conclude then, and we'll call it off. So start with Prasoon. uh, Prasoon, conclude the discussion, and then you can log off one by one.
Yes, sir. In the conclusion, while we are discussing previous in pros and cons, in my personal opinion and so many opinions, on the basis of so many opinions, there is lots of pros of e-commerce and e-businesses like sustainability, scalability, and customer satisfaction, customer reach, and global reach. And there is also some loopholes like customer satisfaction is also a loophole, and there are lots of customers like Arpita Jan was saying I am not satisfied with the Amazon, and so there is a lots of pros, and they are also investing on them.
Okay, great. Arpita.
In continuous to what my colleague has already stated, I think that businesses should implement several security protocols and loss coding into e-commerce in order to continuously prevent security concerns for their customers, and they should also improve their supporting teams towards the consumers that they are providing, that is the after sales services, and if they are having any sort of issues, they should also include that system as well.
Okay, great. Mitesh, conclude. Yeah, unmute and conclude. Nikhil, you can go ahead,
Yes,
conclude the
sir.
discussion.
So, in conclusion of the topic e-commerce and e-business pros and cons, I can say that there are many pros as well as many cons of the both, like e-business and e-commerce. The pros are we can shop from where we are sitting. Like we don't have to go to the market and or search anything. We can just check through websites and order. So that is the biggest convenience to anybody. And the cons, so like there are many fake websites and there were many fake transactions. Like
Right,
many consumers, including myself, I also once trapped in this loophole of fake websites.
right, right. Well said. And now, Ankit, your take on this?
E-commerce still represent one of the business method that take advantage if done the right way. Even if the stock market and commodities fell, but e-commerce is still able to survive and receive high transactions.
Fine. So everybody has done well. Only the thing that was expected was that you would quote a lot of data, and you would also give some source of information to strengthen your arguments. But anyway, since this GD was arranged at a very short notice, so you've done fairly good enough. So all the best, guys, for your next GD round with ma'am. So you can go ahead and join. Okay. Good night.
So
Take care.
Thank you,
thank you
sir.
so
Good
much,
night.
sir. Good night, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good night.